What is up, people? Deoxy here, and today we're back with some more Spellbook Demonslayers. So, because I don't have the last tome unlocked, I'm gonna do essentially a goofy run today and see if I can unlock this on the way. So, I'm gonna use Wolf, because this is also gonna be a build in and of itself. We do have 21% Malice. I'm going to boost their fire rate, so we're up to 28. And then we're going to go to upgrades. Because if we go to unbinding, I'll actually take some of the healing and go down till I find a certain unbinding. Let's see. Here. If I can get just... okay. If I can get just one level for that, then it's possible. We're gonna go into Glacial Graves and see if this can happen. So the theme for today, if you haven't guessed by the title, is going to be a complete minigun. We are only going to use double tap, which turns into Prime Bolt. I'm gonna reroll here. Gonna banish meteors, overcast, incinerate, and ghost bullet. I'm gonna overlevel for clairvoyance and slipstream. So, we're only going to be allowed to take double tap and Prime Bolt. We're not allowed to take any illegal spells, as those go against the nature of this challenge. I need to banish Assault Sentinel, Blood Blitz, Domination. Gonna overlevel again, get double tap, and Demon Feast. Early regen is always nice to have. Obviously, yes, this build requires an absurd amount of cast speed for it to become a minigun. But it's also not impossible to do. We're gonna banish. Take Clairvoyance. Early EXP is always worth it. And if we lure them all behind us, then it's easy enough to trick it into hitting the boss. Which is going to be a problem at the start. Because as you can tell, it's not a particularly fast spell, especially at the start. So the start's going to be a little bit of a struggle, but not impossible. Boost the base damage so that it's doubled. And now I'm gonna actually be able to kill stuff. Just firing into the crowd. See? There we go. Now we get the cooldown. Because especially at the start, a 0.5 second cooldown is a lot. So, you might have noticed that all of the previous videos were scheduled, so this one I am recording the day of. I wound up running out of time over the week, and I couldn't add more to the schedule, but that is going to be something I will constantly do whenever I have the time. Being able to just work through the videos and make them at my own pace, and do whatever goofy builds I want to, is always a fun thing. Starting to think I want some movement speed. Or at the very least, okay, cast speed, I'll take that. There's another build idea I have in mind that involves this tome. I'm just not sure how well it would actually go. Because the theme is to not use any spells. only passives to deal damage. Which, if you don't know, there are unbindings you can get. Not unbinding. Mutations. Where if you dodge a enemy, then you can get a chance to expel them. And there's the... what is it? It's the upgrade that allows you to get extra in light overlevels. And when you evolve it, it takes your light radius around you, and whenever a demon's in there, they take damage. Which is one idea. I'm just not entirely sure if that's feasible. Is it definitely? Yeah. Am I going to be able to do it in first try? Definitely not. Okay. So I have to... okay. Mind expansion. As much as I want shotgun, I want... well, no, actually, because I can just unlock that on my own time. This is supposed to be a minigun? Let's make it a minigun. So, change of plans. Whenever we get that, I'm just gonna go for the spell projectiles, because I said it would be a minigun, so we gotta make it a minigun. Cast speed. Okay, Enlighten. That's what the upgrade's called. Oh, is there an elite in the corner? There is indeed. Yeah, and then you can use Prime Bolt to foster extra crowd control. Base damage per pierced demon plus 5, meaning it increases damage on the pierce. Instead of other games where it's like damage gets lowered the more pierces you have, Prime Bolt boosts that damage. At this point, we do want to find another double tap, just so we can get the ball rolling. The more copies we have, the better it's gonna be. Obviously, it does look like we're gonna want some movement speed. Okay. Banish Glacier Mine, Icicle, Hailstorm, and Blade Whip. Let's get Prime Bolt. I am going to need some more levels of Demon Feast, because this is clearly not enough regen. See, as you can see, if you just run around the crowd, the extra stream of bullets that's supposed to hit the elite often just tears through the crowd. Now, one Prime Bolt's maxed out, so it's time to get our next double tap. And here we are, double tap. And because it has a 20% HP execution threshold, that means as soon as they hit 20%, it has the capability of instant death. I'm not sure if there's any upgrades that can increase it. I think there's like a Dark Lightning area effect that has a plus 7% HP global upgrade for it, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Smuggler Shrine. We can only take an upgrade from this one. We cannot take a spell. I mean... no. Let's look for stuff. Let's just take a Radiate. That's always a good upgrade to have. Yeah, let's take Rapid Recovery. Because the cast speed applies to regen, that's not too bad to have. We're definitely gonna need some more movement speed. I think in the last video I wound up getting a string of ears upgrade that gave me permanent movement speed, which is why I didn't have to worry about it. But I definitely have to this time. But I think it's not all bad because that upgrade does give cast speed. Okay, let's take cast speed again because I should honestly use my rerolls more. Now if we just run away, the extra stream of bullets chops through the crowd. And double tap gets its own little upgrade. Okay, come on. Alright, Tailwind it is. Because as much as I don't like it, we do need the movement speed. The next upgrade I think is going to be on a chest, just to get those levels into double tap. Because one of my biggest flaws I've noticed during these videos is I never summon enough. Except for when I summon too much. Okay. Those bullets went through you, good sir. And as you can tell, I use this one more than the rest. Let's take Goblin. Goblin. And Demon Feast. Now it's at level 5, so it can evolve. Nice and easy. Overdrive chip for Golem. Let's increase that max level. Would it be ideal to get a level of bloodletting somewhere? Yeah. But right now, it's not a concern. As of right now, we need to, I think, get Brain Power or Brutality. Actually, yeah, here we go. Prime Bolt, that's the second copy. So now it's going to be an even more strenuous stream aimed at the nearby elites. Okay, come on. And that Prime Bolt is maxed out, so now we need our next. This is going pretty smoothly. Is it much of a minigun yet? No. Here we go. Copy number 3. Okay. No. That is not okay. One build I want to try is using only Domination, because then there's a 100% chance for the recovery orbs. I don't anticipate that being easy. I might have to remove all the extra buffs and corruption and everything, but I can see that working out. Okay, I need to get to that chest. Double tap is now at level 4. Will not complain with that. Let's get these last few levels of cast speed while I can. Yeah, damage is definitely gonna need to be a thing I do now. Because yes, I understand the point of a minigun is to shoot a lot of bullets quickly, but we need the damage to also keep up with everything. Especially because these guys are beefy as heck. And I don't appreciate that they can take hits so well. Okay. Fine, give me the last level. Let's get this out of the item pool. Alright. I'm gonna ignore him then, because if I can't get irradiate, then there's not a good thing for me to take. This phase really requires an live elite, which I do not have. The extra stream of bullets makes all the difference, because all of them shoot at the elite. And I did not have a dash there. Of course. Oh boy. We still have our revive, so that's good. But I am noticing that nothing is dying. I think it's time for a summon. I don't have the necromancer. I honestly don't know what to do. Let's just go Crusher. If I stay on the other side, that might have just saved the run. Oh boy. I need to evolve double tap before I go get that chest. Come on. Okay, fine. Can't really afford to be greedy. Okay. So far, it's not doing that bad. Like, I'd honestly rather having gotten more copies. But it is what it is. In hindsight, I really need damage now because the next Corrupted Shrine is going to show up soon. Like... Oh... I was right. And it's a recovery jammer. Yippee. My favorite. Base damage got increased, which I would rather have been put towards other upgrades for the next Prime Bolt. But I need a level up for that. Come on. It's honestly kind of annoying that the whole dodge for dashing doesn't count towards, how to put it, the mutation for getting rid of them. Wait. Would this mean the execution threshold is increased? I'll have to consult a dev later about that, but I'm not sure. We need shotgun. Especially as we keep getting more and more copies. That means it's just gonna keep going up. Especially because their global bonus gives a projectile. Oh boy. Prime Bolt. And that one's already up to level 9. Okay. I'm gonna take Finesse, because I think that's really gonna help. Alright. Because if I stand still when I can, that affects my cast speed. Okay, there's an elite. Get away from him. How did that just do so much damage? Okay, I need thickening. Because as much as I saw double tap and wanted to get it, I cannot be taking that much damage. Like, I realized that I'm 16 minutes in and never got a HP or armor upgrade. But that was a lot. Okay, that one is maxed out. Let's get another double tap. Slipstream will be ideal to improve the range on the extra stream of bullets for the elites. But all in all, this build is actually going pretty dang well. I've done this build before when I was trying to unlock stuff for shenanigans, and it goes pretty well. Okay. I'm gonna take Clairvoyance in hopes that I can get Sage Slayer soon. Because killing elites to destroy everything on the screen is a very big effect, especially when doing a build like this. Because if you focus on elite kill power, your CC, or crowd control, tends to be lacking. Like, this is a single target spell, it doesn't hit everything. Not in the slightest. I'm not sure if we can acquire another level of shotgun, but we can probably manage it. Just depends on how long we last in Endless. Do I expect us to last particularly long with this build? I'm gonna be honest and say no. I don't expect this to last forever in Endless. Okay. I'm gonna reroll here. Okay, we need a... Oh. Well, I guess I can take a free spell. I can't very well ignore a shrine. Okay, give me the evolution. Let's level up. I wonder what those guys with the yellow aura are classified as. Because they're clearly not elite, but they're not normal enemies either. Okay. You're at level 5. I guess I'll just take Brutality then. Wait, what's on the ground? Oh, one of these chests. The overdrive chip for Voidwing. Okay. Okay. And then... Huh. We get an overdrive chip for Void Wing, and then we get Void Wing. Okay. Minigun. Minigun go burr. We need to get the evolution to double tap. That way we can get a prime bolt, and we can get our last double tap. And I guess we can just take new devils because evolutions are always nice. If I can get the last double tap and get all of them up to prime bolt, I can just then spam the chest summon and get all of them maxed out and get some extra percent boosts to the rest of them. Okay. Prime bolt. Run away from the nightmare. Oh, it already dealt with her. Sir! I do not appreciate being shot. A overdrive chip for the, maggot. Okay. These guys are all getting close. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, reroll here. There we go. Sage Slayer has been chosen. It means whenever we kill an elite, we clear our screen. Which at this point is a desperate need. Because if we had gotten a screen clear when we, okay. Let's take Thickening. If we had gotten a screen clear when we beat Nightmare, that would have helped a lot. And there we go. Double screen clear. Nice and easy. I do... Come on. I know you're around here somewhere. There we are. Now we'll spam a few chests just to get them both to the point of not really needing any extra levels. Because leveling things, like, it's half the fun for games, but at the same time, it's not that fun. Minigun go burr. Okay. Can I actually afford to stay here? Okay. Okay, let's improve our regen. Let's finish off these shrines, and then go rush over. Alright. Now, obviously, the last one should actually become Prime Bolt before I die, hopefully. But the minigun idea is definitely one to consider. It handles most enemies pretty well. Obviously, if you wanted to, you could throw in the Evolution to Chaos Orb in this build and get, like, an extra turret shooting all your double taps and whatnot. Which I don't know how that would interact with this, to be perfectly honest. Minigun. Okay. Get an extra level in Demon Feast. which is honestly one of my, I guess, top 10 upgrades, because regen is always something that's hard to establish, especially early game. Because you don't really have the astral stars to spend on, like, the unbindings and whatnot. Okay, for some reason I'm just focusing on that elite. I should get some knockback in this build. Okay, so those bulky, like, rock enemies are called phantoms. Okay. I don't understand the naming scheme for some of them, but I can't argue with it. Experience Shrine? Let's make sure we get this one. Hopefully I survive long enough. Let's max out Demon Feast. Demon Feast now gives us quite a bit of HP regen, actually. It's like I can't do all the mental calculations while playing right now, but I think it says plus point. Okay, after I kill this elite, I'll check it. But it's really a good amount. Now I really need the damage, though. That is the one department we lack in. So brutality, brain power, bloodletting. Let's start finding new guys. Brain power probably best, just because that when you get its evolution, you get the 10% chance for triple damage. And since we're firing a minigun, that's a lot. Well, it's a lot of chances, to be precise. It doesn't provide a lot. Brain power we get. Let's go. Oh. That was so close to using my revive. Let's get a radiate. Because minus armor on the demons is always handy to have. Especially when you're lacking some damage. Let's just take damage. I'm trying to make sure I get this done before my work. So I might suicide the run here, because I still need time to upload it and do the thumbnail and everything. But the general consensus of the build is there. It's a minigun. It shoots very fast. Does it deal a lot of damage? Not particularly. Yep, that is definitely an execution threshold. Let's just take some crit chance. Because if I die here, I'm not really mad, because the build got to where it needed to be. Because if you think about it, I wasn't. There's not really much of a point to fighting if you've made your point. Like, this is the crowd control I was talking about for it. Yeah, and I'm just probably gonna die here, because I can't see the other necromancer, but I know he's there. And since they have the 50% firing boost, they're gonna hit me eventually. And it doesn't matter how much HP and armor I have. Consecutive shots is gonna destroy me. Yep. Negative 163. Yep, but that's not bad. 11 million. The rest didn't do as much. I think that's because this only, the first one is the only one that it counts the, like, extra stream for. But that's still a really good amount of damage. So, yeah. Maximum corruption to 55. Yep. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. And I will see y'all in the next video.